Chapter 2 of the Hunt for the Best Spider-Man VR game, I would say is my least favorite episode in the whole series, and that is for a variety of reasons, and we're going to get into that now. I just think, above all else, and I think I talked about this in the 20k Q&A, if I can find the clip, I'll play it for you now. Yeah, I will do a third Spider-Man Hunt video, and it will be probably the best video I make. I'm not going to cut any corners because, honestly, I did cut some corners with Spider-Man Hunt Part 2, and it didn't really become the thing I wanted it to become. So when I do a Part 3, I'm not going to make any compromises. I'm not going to cut any corners. It's just going to be purely my vision, probably the best video I've ever made. If it's not the best video I've ever made, it's not coming out. That's just the way it's going to go. Overall, I rushed the video, and that impacted on the quality of it, I think. Of course, it's still a good video. Like, it's passable, but it's not up to the standards that I hold myself to now. I think all of this and my feelings towards the video are exemplified by this one guy in chat at the end of the video. This guy right here, Gravity X. Wait, was that the whole video? Facepalm. I'm kind of a perfectionist in a lot of ways, and I think that what I really loved about every other episode in the series was that it felt like a step up from the previous one. This one felt like it was a step forward, if that makes sense, right? Like, it was another episode in the series that continued what I was doing in the first one, but it didn't really iterate on it at all. It was almost like a phone-in, you know what I mean? And above all else, I just think there was lots of missed opportunities and opportunities that I shouldn't have taken that I did take in this video. Namely, starting with this opening montage thing with the Hans Zimmer theme and Spider-Man falling, like the TASM 2 opening. Originally, this was going to open with me recreating this scene in the spider lair, but I tried and tried so many times, I couldn't get it to work, and I just ended up saying, fuck it, I'll just put the clip from the movie in there, and then have the recap section over the top. It was just lazy, you know what I mean? I kind of dropped the ball in, like, the other sections of the video too. In each game's like chapter or like segment of the video, towards the end of the segment, I just go harping on about like the graphics and the sound design, which, like, what makes the best Spider-Man VR game is the swinging and the combat. That's all it is, right? It goes to show how much bloat there was in this video. If I'm being totally honest, this video is 24 minutes long. It could have been basically the same length as the first one. It didn't need to be as long as it was. As a creative person myself, and someone who's really interested in the art of filmmaking and entertaining and content creation, I don't know if I should say phoning it in, because it makes it sound like going that route's a bad idea. I guess we'll just say taking the easier route, right? Taking the easier route by doing that. I shouldn't have done that. I should have figured out some sort of way to innovate in this video. I mean, that's human nature, isn't it? You always remember the bad things people say, even if there's a million and one good things people are saying. And I want my content to be as good as possible. Still a good video, still got its great moments, but just not the way I wish it had come out.